Empaths, highly sensitive people, listen up. Empaths, you are at the space in your awakening where you're realizing that not everything you're experiencing and feeling is yours. My name is Rebecca Abraxas. I am a vibrational alignment mentor and I am a sound healer. So I work in the field of vibration a lot. In this video, I really want to give you 3 ways to work with shifting your vibration so you do not have so many empathic negative experiences. I also want to give you 3 ways to work with the energy once you've kind of picked it up. So I'm going to give you 6 things to work through these hard times that empaths and sensitive people can go through. But first, if this video is of value to you, please like it, please share it, and join the tribe by subscribing. So first off, if you're an empath right now and you're trying to figure out why this stuff's happening to you, why you walk into a room and you start to feel everyone's stuff. Anyone relate? Let me know in the comments. If you're starting to feel everyone's emotions and moods and trauma, that can be a lot. And what I want to tell you is that there's a reason for that. One, you're on your awakening journey and you're at the part where you're starting to realize that not all of this is yours. So what do you do about that? The other piece I want to tell you about is that the law of vibration is a universal law, so it's working here too. If something is coming your way and you're experiencing it, like attracts like. There is some vibrational hook here. One, the hook could be in your subconscious and you haven't healed some of this denser energy, like fear, anger, okay? So we need to get into that subconscious. The other thing is you could have compassion or empathy for someone who's going through that stuff and that stuff's still in your field. Maybe it hasn't made it into your body or subconscious yet, but it's in your field. So I'm going to let you know how to deal with that later in the video. But first off, you need to come to your baseline. You need to start with your own energy. So when you walk into the room and you feel like you're feeling everyone's stuff, here's 3 different ways to work through that instantly. Number 1 is you're going to recognize it and say return to sender with consciousness. So you're going to send that energy back to them and hopefully give them a little consciousness to work through that on their own. Number 2 is you could create a grounding cord from your hips on down to the core of the earth, and you could send all of that energy down to the earth so you don't have to take it on. The earth will recycle it. Number 3, you can send it on up. Send it out the crown of your head into the light. So those 3 things are really powerful ways to deal with that empathic sensitivity on the spot. But don't stop there. Have gratitude for this awareness that you're realizing, wow, this isn't all mine. But part of it is, or you would never be a vibrational match to feel it. I know that can be a little hard to hear, but it's actually really awesome to know this, because once you know what you are starting to attract and what you're feeling, guess what? You can start to spiral into the roots of vibrations that are creating that. There's 3 ways you can work through this. Number 1 is it just in your field? Okay, maybe you've done a lot of healing. Maybe you're like, what the heck? Like, I've done so much healing psychically. I've done psychology work. I've done energy work. Oh my gosh, why am I still? You could be, if you're a healer, it could be in your field from a client. You could have gone to a movie and just you had compassion for the storyline, or you have compassion for your neighbor going through something, and that vibration hasn't been cleared out of your auric or biofield. So what you can do is get some white sage and sage your field, or you can get a singing bowl, ding, and clear your field. Or you can sing your home note, which is this note that's very comfortable. It's your resonant frequency of your body and field. Ooh, that's mine. it just kind of resets everything. It's awesome. So if it's just in your field, try these 3 things to just clear it on out. You can just clear it and have the intention to clear it. Okay, so that's 4 ways. However, if it's a deeper issue, a deeper vibration in your subconscious, or stuck in your emotional body, or stuck in your physical body that you just haven't healed yet, what's coming to you empathically could be an indicator of what you need to heal in your deeper bodies and your deeper systems. So have gratitude for that. Once you've returned it to sender and once you've cleared your field, then you can start this deeper work. And here's some ways you can do that. You want to get into your subconscious. A lot of the times, these denser frequencies and older frequencies are in the subconscious, in stories and trauma and emotional habits. So one of the ways you can use sound to get into your subconscious is to switch into your theta brainwaves. And to do that, just get yourself a drum, and you want to do this fast rhythm. This stimulates you to get into theta brainwave. Also, some people's vibrato can get you into theta. So you can either do this, or you can get on YouTube and find a video, which I'll probably be making soon, to get you into theta brainwaves. Okay, so once you're in this theta state, you are kind of in this meditative, creative flow state. And you can ask some questions there. What is the frustration or anger I picked up in the room showing me about my subconscious? Or what story is in my subconscious that is attracting anger and frustration or whatever else from my community at large? So when you start asking these questions, awareness pops up. Or you can ask, how old am I being when I'm feeling these feelings from when I walk into a room? How old am I being? And then just that question can bring you back to a spot in your childhood where this was too much all at once and you weren't able to process it. And you can process it right there. All you have to do is tone out the sensation and the vibration, or you can ask your younger self, what do you need right now? You can give her a hug, visually in your mind's eye. Say, what do you need right now? Okay? Give yourself a hug. So that's 2 things you do. Get into your subconscious, tone the vibration until it's processed, or ask a question, how old am I being? And give yourself some tenderness and help you process it with compassion. Number 3 way to handle this is go to the emotional guidance scale and go to the emotion on the scale that you tend to pick up on in the room. Go to the mood or the emotion that you tend to pick up in a room when you go to a party or to a networking, and go to that emotion. Go to where you usually play. Okay, say usually you're content. And then empathically you pick up on a lot of, sadness. Okay. This is your vibrational gap. So you want to do is tone out the sadness, tone out the contentment, and keep toning, keep toning, keep toning. And all of a sudden you'll notice that the gap starts to shift. You process the sadness and you are back to your contented self. What your empathic nature is showing you is that where you have still to process your own sadness. So if you're picking up on sadness in the collective, if you're picking up on frustration or anger or shame and blame in the collective, you have that going on in your field, your body somewhere, okay? That's in the subconscious and the emotional body. And you can also have it in your physical body. Your physical body could have a tightness. So say you have a tightness in your chest and it's been there a while. You could ask the question of what is this tightness? Who is this tightness? What is this tightness? When is this tightness? And all of a sudden you start to get awareness around, what caused this? what story, what trauma, what age, okay? And once you're there, you can, again, use your voice to create a stabilized, consistent frequency there. Because usually the tightness is like, "Ah, ah, ah, ah." It's not stable and consistent. It's just agitated, okay? The sign line would kind of be like this. You want the sign line to be like this. So the way we heal with sound healing is create a more consistent, stable frequency. So tune into that tension and give it a nice, clear vowel tone. Ooh, ooh. Okay. Or you can do, a singing bowl with the intention, or put the singing bowl on your chest. You just want to do something to release the tension there, unravel and process the energy there, free it up. So my empathic, highly sensitive friends, you are picking up other people's frequencies because law of vibration says that like attracts like. You are at a place in your awakening journey where that you're realizing that this isn't all you, that some of it is someone else's. So you can return that so it's not so intense, but take it a step further and go into your own body and field and start to heal those frequencies that your empathic nature is showing you that is still active. Because you wouldn't be attracting it or feeling it for someone else if you didn't. Now, compassion and empathy is a whole different thing. And my energy workers out there, if you are working on people, clear your field all the time. The other day I forgot. I went to see Avatar, and some of the topics in that movie, as well as the overstimulation from the 3D and the IMAX, totally spiraled my vibration, totally got me. I was crying, my heart rate went up. It was awful. I had to regulate myself all day and night. And so just need to use the tools and know how to get back to yourself. I'm a sound healer. I did a custom sound healing and I did not clear my field afterwards. And so I believe that's why the Avatar movie was just so intense for me. So please remember to clear your fields. Please go in and start to play with your subconscious and your body and your emotional body to release some of this density so that as an empath, you don't align with those frequencies anymore. And you certainly can have compassion and you certainly can offer healing and vibrational work to people, but it means that you don't have to attract it and feel it like your own. Okay. I hope this was helpful. This topic could actually be like a 2-hour class. So I know I just went over this fast. If you would like to actually have a Zoom class on this, let me know. I'd be happy to make that happen. All right, beautiful beings. Thank you for tuning in. Let me know what resonated with you the most. Which tool are you going to use? Let me know in the comments. Namaste.